This is my 10th video on this channel. And did you know that 97% of all YouTube channels do not get monetized? I want to talk about what I have learned so far filming YouTube videos and what I learned along the way. My name is Ali and I am an engineer. I have worked in marketing and SEO, and I have worked with many content creators and influencers. And I want to take you on my journey where I'm growing my YouTube channel from zero. And maybe you can learn something along the way and you can avoid and suck a little less than me. So the first thing that you learn when you try to shoot any videos is that when you talk, like in your mind, when you talk, when you speak, when you say something, like we all go around and imagine ourselves talking, speaking, maybe, giving speaks, giving public speak, whatever it is. The first thing you start understanding is that when you have a picture in your mind of how you speak, but when you put a camera in front of you and you start actually speaking, the result is different. The result is so different, and the expectation you had in your mind doesn't match. So this is the first thing I learned, because in your mind you're usually much better than what actually you can do in front of a camera. Now, I'm not just talking about anxieties, camera fright. I'm talking about more the wordings. You can put together so many wordings when you're not speaking in front of the camera, but once you click the record button and you speak, poof, everything is gone, and the connection between your mind and what you are speaking is gone. It's not the same thing. And I think this is something very important, and the way to actually improve in this is to actually start speaking. So what I have been doing is, even when I'm not filming, I'm just recording myself, I'm speaking with myself, and it's nothing that I will put online. I'm just doing a podcast on my own. And what that helps me is, it helps me it helps me speak, and improvise as I'm speaking, exactly what I'm doing in mind, but instead of it being all in my mind, now I'm actually doing it, if you get what I'm saying. So yeah, this is number one, and I think many people will find that funny as well. And I think many of people will hit them exactly like it hit me, where they will find themselves different than what they imagine. Like the skill is different than what they have imagined in their mind. When they actually do something, it's so much different. There's so many other factors, so many other things that you need to think about that you didn't think about. And in your mind, your thoughts are much faster than when you have to actually pronounce the words and talk them and tell them. You have less things to do, but I think what you have in your mind can be done with practice. With practice, you can actually and begin talking your mind and begin actually matching what your imagination was telling you. So that's the first thing. The second thing is thumbnail and analytics. I know that many people like, if you search about YouTube and about making YouTube videos, most of the people would tell you thumbnail, it's so important. And it is. And you just gotta get it right. But the thing is, what we do is we create the thumbnail after we create the video, whereas more professional ones will actually think about the title, thumbnail, and then do the video. and it's a good thing and a bad thing, because for me, I'm usually either on the way back from work or on the way going to work, and I will do my video, and I don't have any topics, so I will sit on my computer, just write some, find a topic, and then write a few bullet points and then talk. But sometimes I will put a title. I won't do a thumbnail yet, I'm not there yet, but I would do a title, and from that title I can, create everything else. And in the beginning, I didn't like, I don't think I did a good job, but again, each time with each video, you can improve a little more and a little more, until in the end you can become expert, hopefully. What I'm trying to say is that thumbnail is very important, and you should know what you're doing, because and even more important is the analytics. So far what I understand is, if you go under analytics and you look at the stats, your impression click-through rate should be between 2 to 10%, right? That's what YouTube is telling you. But if it is around 4, that's actually quite good. But again, you can drill down and you can see exactly on which like channels the click-through rate was, because it will give you an overall average click-through rate on, like the main click-through rate. So you want to make sure that your click-through rate are good. If it's not, that's where you would go and you would improve your title and or thumbnails and title, whatever it is, and make sure that people actually clicks it. And then for the second thing is, you want to like keep the people that clicks your video, you want to keep them engaged throughout the video. And that's where you have your hook, you have your intro, you have all that, you talking and telling them and giving them some value. So again, for me, I don't have that much data, but from the data I have seen, especially because I like when I started this channel, I was doing some 3D stuff, 3D printing stuff, and now I'm doing something else. So I can actually see, which is very cool. I can see that if I push my YouTube videos to the subscribers, it's getting a lower click-through rate, which makes sense, because people that were interested in 3D printing won't be interested in me now telling them about my journey. So it's not the same audience. So next time I'm going to push my video, I'm going to check off to notify my subscribers, and I'm gonna try that and see if it gets pushed even better. And then I need to work on my thumbnails again. So thumbnails and analytics are something very powerful. You need to understand what you're doing when you're looking on these things, and you need to tweak. But again, for me personally, I'm not chasing the algorithm. I'm just doing my thing, and I'm improving on each time. And I think I just want to find my audience that loves my videos, that want to see my journey, without me doing massive tweaks just to chase the algorithm. I might try something here and there, but yeah. Also, I have learned more than I expected. Like doing YouTube videos, the amount of things that you learn is a lot. You learn how to speak, you learn how to not be scared in front of the camera. Your confidence get much higher. You learn how to edit videos. There are so many things in doing a video and putting it on YouTube. You learn so much about yourself, and watching those videos, each time you put a video, you will watch it and you will see yourself, and you will hate sometimes some things you do, or your voice, or whatever it is. You will learn to improve it, and you will begin to learn to love yourself and love how you speak and understand yourself and all that, just getting more confident. That's why I would I hope I inspire other people to do this, because I think and I hope that and I wish that more people like experience what I'm experiencing, and go through it, and get some personal development like I'm doing. So but and this is why I'm sharing it, because if someone else want to do it and sees this video, maybe it inspires him to do it. And also he can learn something along the way as I'm doing it. I'm taking you along the way, and you'll see me go from zero to something, hopefully. And I want to talk about my setup. So when I started, I would use AI to actually, help me write a script, and then I will sit. I will, I will try to remember every paragraph and every word in the script, and I will film them and do them in sections, and then I'll stitch everything together and I'll make the video. The thing is, it sounded so robotic, and it's hard, but again, you can improve in that. That's one style of doing it. I might still do it because it can be powerful. For example, you can do it for a hook, for an intro, for things like that. But what I like more doing right now is either to have a a note, taped to the camera, and I can look at it and I can talk to the camera. Or what I'm doing right now, I have a few notes on my laptops here beside me. I'm not looking at it that much because I'm just talking freely. So this is how I would talk if I was sitting with a friend or with some people, and I tried just to, read the bullet point that I'm going to talk about, and then improvise, and think about what I'm going to say and try to say something else. But again, I need to improve the way I talk. I say things I shouldn't be saying, like the and the you want to actually try to improve how you speak each time. But this is how I'm doing it right now, and I think with each video that I'm uploading, I'm getting a tiny bit better. And yeah, again, you guys could comment below if you think I get better or I get worse, or if there is an improvement. Hopefully, I hope that's good. So that is the end goal. The end goal is, with each video we improve a little, and we also improve the reach of our video, right? So yeah, my setup, I have my phone. I have actually a camera that is much better, but I think is just more efficient and easy, just because I come from work and I put my phone and I shoot the video. And then I have this mic. This is called the Zoom H8. It's actually a quite expensive mic, and I think it sounds really good. I might buy a mic that I can put here also, so that I can change a bit. Sometimes, taking this with me, it's a little bulky, but this is the mic I'm using. So I will record on this and I will record on that one, and that's it. And I have my notes, and that's it. This is basically all I have, and I will do my video. And yeah. And there are several things that I think I found hard when making videos. The first thing is camera anxiety, speaking in front of the camera, but I got used to it. This is not my first channel, so I have done it a couple of times. So I have had some time to actually, be more easy in front of the camera. I think that I think I have improved a lot in that part. Another thing, especially in the beginning, was topic generation. I thought it was very hard, because each video you need to come up with a new topic, you need to talk about it, you need to make something new. You can't just talk about the same thing each time. So you always need to generate new topics, new things. And I think generating topics right now, I'm not doing it the right way. The right way would be actually going on YouTube and finding exactly what people are looking for right now. I'm picking subjects in my niche, in what I want to speak about, and I'm just talking about them. This might not give you a high view count, but for me it doesn't matter here in the beginning, because I'm experimenting, I'm trying things out, and also I I'm not aiming to reach so many people in the beginning because my video sucks, so it's a little less pressure for me, and at the same time I can try to improve and I can look at the data and can understand and learn more about YouTube. But with time, I think it's easier to generate more topics. For me right now, I can generate many topics and I can talk about them. I can have something new all the time because I think I have been practicing this for a while and it becomes easier with time. Also, something you will find out if you start making YouTube video is how much time it takes to actually edit the videos. It's actually something that is quite time consuming and you put a lot of effort into it. It's very hard, and sometimes when you're not making videos and you just go into it, you will just find it, it's a big subject with so many things. You need to learn so much to edit your videos and to get them to something quite decent. So it's something that is very hard, but as you do it, again, as with many things, you become better and you begin mastering it, and it's become easier. So with every video, you begin knowing exactly what you need to do, and how to cut them and put them together. It becomes very fast. Also, it's hard to be consistent, especially in the beginning. It's very hard to consistently upload videos because, again, everything that I'm saying is hard. The result of it is the video being uploaded. So if you find other things are hard and you fall behind on those, you cannot upload your video. So uploading the video consistently means you need to edit them, means you need to be not scared in front of the camera, you need to generate topics and all those things. I think consistency is very hard, especially in the beginning, but once you master everything, it becomes easier and easier. Also in the beginning, you're not getting that many views. The views are very little, so you might get frustrated and thinking YouTube will never promote your videos, and you especially in the beginning, because you're putting a lot of time. You will be like I was when I started, because I had to learn so many things and to generate idea and everything. When you put everything together, it's just hard work, and for each video you'll need to go through all this hard work. And then once you put that video and you think you have worked hard and you did it so perfect, and you don't get, like, you get 2-3 views, that's just disencouraging. So yeah, all of these things just go together and makes it even harder and harder and harder. But I think it's get easier because right now for me it's much more easy. I don't feel the same way as I felt before, and I feel that it's much easier, much lighter. My workflow is so much more efficient. I try to make things as easy as possible on me so that I can create more videos and I can share more and I can upload more. And yeah, that's it. Why don't you watch one of my other videos? And please comment below, and thank you for watching.